Yeah, look, if we start off with the first set that we did, which was bowling, look, we bowled well. We had them 45 after 9. I thought we bowled really good, and that's obviously testament to the conversations and plans that we had. But we let ourselves down after that period, which was weird because if you look how the series played, that's usually where we brought games back, but it hurt us this particular game. Yeah, and then there's a lot of work that needs to be done in the field. From catching to ground fielding to just throwing our bodies on the line, and then with the bat, I think it's really important when you got a total like that on the board to have a solid foundation, or at least try to maximize a power play, which we didn't do. So at the end of the day, like it's a loss that will hurt, I suppose, but we also got to put things into perspective here. It's not a squad that's been together for a long time. I think they met up 1 week, tried to gel and play against a international outfit like that that's been on the road for a while. So there is some cushion into it, but the work ethic's definitely not going to stop from there. Yeah, look, that's the game plan going forward, isn't it? We've got 2 World Cups coming up. This was a very important series for both groups, emerging players and under 19 players. But yeah, look, there is some good hits, there's some clean hits, maybe application when we come to setting a score or even chasing a score. But I think the good thing about the youngsters is that the openness to learn and wanting to go back and work 10 times harder. It's good that we also get exposed as a unit, because if I remember our last 2 series that we played against Zimbabwe and the senior sides, we did quite well. So I always say as a coach, we got to get hurt somewhere, and we got hurt in this series. And just the conversations that I'm having with the under 19 players is gold. I think any coach wants a player to come sit next to them and say, Coach, where do I need to get better? So hopefully that process obviously takes us to a World Cup where we fine-tune those sort of areas. But I think the main thing for me is just the work ethic when we go back is what we're working on. Is it relevant to me as a cricketer to obviously benefit the team? And once we start getting questions like that answered, then I think we'll be in a much better position. It's definitely not going to show in the performance, and I think I'm that type of coach that's okay with that. When we played the series, we wanted to play a competitive brand of cricket, but we needed to, take care of what we wanted to do as a country. And with under 19s emerging and a few Protea players in there, you sort of see the transition through. And what I enjoyed was the dinner chats. It's very cricket specific. It's also understanding, a player that's probably an emerging player or Protea player now is that, under 19 ask you when you were under 19, like, did you go through things like this here and stuff? So it also brings the girls down to a level to know that what's been given now wasn't done before. And I think they buy into the processes that we put into place. Hopefully we see the fruits of this mixing of players in the 2 World Cups to come.